live from the Great Southern Bank Arena in Springfield, Missouri. This is UIC Flames basketball on the Flames Network as UIC faces the Missouri State Bears. Good evening and welcome to the Ozarks. I'm Jonathan Hood. Kenny Williams has the night off. Flames look at trying to get back on their winning ways. Flames, if they win this one, will have their 10th win of the season and 3rd win in Missouri Valley play. So it's going to be Oba and Tiani to start things off. It goes in the backcourt, and the Flames will start things off to our left. Jordan Mason into the front court for UIC. Belt-high left-handed dribble as a top of the circle. On the left wing is Skobal. Top of the circle, Tiani, one dribble, now to Skobal. On the right wing is Freeman. Freeman now to Jackson at the top of the circle. Jackson penetrates down the lane. He comes, missed that shot. Rebound, Tiani right through his hands, out of bounds. And it's going to stay Flames basketball. So a fresh 20 for UIC. Bears fans stand until they score. So they're standing all over the arena until Missouri State scores as Jackson inbound to Freeman. The hometown kid, Freeman, puts up a shot, missed it, and I have a whistle and a foul call. That's going to be on Missouri State. So the foul called on the Bears. Osei Bonsu on the foul, the 6'4" junior from Bolingbrook, and Time Freeman will step to the foul line. Kid from right here in Springfield, Missouri, hits the first free throw. He'll have another. Freeman's family's here. We got Flames fans here and Bears fans here as well. Freeman again. And around the rim and off, and the rebound controlled by Vincent Brady. So 1-0 UIC with the lead with 19:30 left here in the first half. Here is Brady on the right wing. Swings the pass to the top of the circle. And Oba. Now penetrating is Bonsu. To Brady at the top of the circle. Brady penetrates. He's in the lane. Back to Oba. 9 to shoot. Oba to the right wing and Brady. Brady top of the circle. Brady goes down the lane. The whistle and the foul call. That should be on Jordan Mason. Mason just wasn't going to allow that lay-in. So the foul is going to be called on Jordan Mason. So that's the Flames' first foul. Yeah, Flames had their 5-game winning streak snapped by Belmont on Saturday, 92-87. Real good effort by the Flames as the free throw is good by Vincent Brady. Rob Eson was encouraged by the effort, but looking to get back to winning today as the second free throw is good by Vincent Brady. So 2-1, Missouri State with the lead. Here is Mason into the front court. On the left wing is Skobal. Top of the circle is Freeman. Freeman holds and looks at the top. A give and go to Javon Jackson. He backs it out to the right wing. Goes around a Tiani screen. And now to Freeman, top of the circle with 13 to shoot. Here's Tiani. He has on the right wing. Hands it off to Jackson. Jackson down the lane. He's cut off. Tries to hit a pass over the top to Tiani. He does so. Tiani and a whistle on the foul call with 3 seconds left on the clock. So foul call on the Bears. Trying to deny the penetration of the Flames here early. And that foul's going to be on Oba. So Wesley Oba, the 6'8" forward from Manchester, England, on the foul, and Tiani will go to the foul line. Tiani to the foul line, free throws missed. Tiani will have another. The 6'9" sophomore from Slovenia played at Xavier last year. Had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals in the game against Belmont. Free throw missed again, and the rebound is out of bounds, and it's going to be Bears basketball. So 2-1, Bears with the lead with 18:38 left here in the first half. Here's Vincent Brady into the front court. Brady across the timeline against Mason. Has a top of the circle. Pass to Des White. White on the left wing. White trying to penetrate. Stops and finds Osei Bonsu. Bonsu backs in, spins and turns, scoops up a shot, missed it, and then whistle on the foul call. This Michael Osei Bonsu boy, this guy here, is kind of built like a fullback. Thick legs, thick in the arms and shoulders, like a football player playing basketball. He's like a fire hydrant there. So the foul will be on Tiani. That'll be his first. And the officials are going to have a word here. They're going to go to the scorer's table to have a discussion. Not sure exactly what they're going over to see, but The officials are going to go and take a look at the monitor. Maybe the time, maybe see if it was a flagrant foul. I'm not sure. UIC's last win against Missouri State came on December 21st, 2001 at the Las Vegas Classic. So it's been a long time. You know, in this regime of Rob Eson, there's been a lot of numbers that have been shattered as far as points per game early in the season, some assist records, some rebounding numbers that have been broken already this season, and the same thing with the ineptitude that the Flames have had against certain opponents. Okay, they're going to look at a foul from previous play, and they're going to say Zaxton King will get a foul. So the Flames are huddling right in front of Rob Eson, and same thing with Kunzo Martin. This is his second stint as head coach for Missouri State. Kunzo Martin, he has coached in a number of different places before he returned to Missouri State. Kunzo Martin coached at Tennessee, California. He's had 9 postseason appearances as a head coach. He was here between 2008 and 2011. And again, kind of like Dave Lato at DePaul and a few other programs, he gets a second chance here at the place where he started. So Kunzo Martin, who I know very well, by the way, as a Purdue Boilermaker when he played, and also played at East St. Louis Lincoln in high school. I know that very well because his team knocked out my St. Francis de Sales Pioneers. That's where I went to high school on the southeast side of Chicago. And going downstate, his team knocked out Eric Anderson and the great St. Francis de Sales team. All right, so the officials have now broken up. They've looked at the monitor. Looks like it's not going to be a flagrant foul or anything egregious. And the score is still 2-1. Bears with the lead with 18:15 left here in the first half. Now this game is on ESPN+, but if you get a chance, make sure that you turn the sound down on the TV and check out the home team call, the Flames. Free throw is good. Michael Osei Bonsu, 10.3 points a game, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, had 7 points and 5 rebounds the last game against Bradley. Free throw is good. 4-1, Bears with the lead. Jordan Mason into the front court. Mason, belt-high right-handed dribble, brings his dribble to the right side, now to Freeman. Freeman drives the lane, puts up a shot, and scores. Right off the glass is Tyon Freeman. So he has 3, and it's 4-3, Bears with the lead. Brady gives it off to Wesley Oba. Left wing is Zaxton King. King, inside it goes to Bonsu. Bonsu puts up a flying one-hander. The righty is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be UIC basketball. The fans here in Springfield do not like that. As a matter of fact, one official overrules the other, and it's going to be Bears basketball. So Flames down 1, 17:42 left in the first half. Brady inbound looks, and they swing it out to Bonsu. Now Brady finds Bonsu. Oba now to the right side and driving the right baseline is King. He goes up, scores, and a foul. Zaxton King went right down the right baseline, and now a chance for a three-point play. So the foul's going to be on Freeman. That's his first foul. 3 team fouls on UIC. Well, one thing is King goes to the foul line. Free throw's good. Turnovers have been such an issue for the Flames early in games. No turnover so far, but they've compiled 3 fouls so far early here in the first half. 7-3 Bears with the lead. Mason now drives the lane. Mason, a quick pass inside of Tiani. And it's snatched out of there by Osei Bonsu. And they're going to say it's a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Bears. Well, that's just the force of Osei Bonsu. I told you he's built like a fullback, and he just snatched that ball away. So now it's going to be Bears basketball with the Flames down 4. To the right side, and Brady. Bonsu, a give to White. White penetrates down the lane, goes inside, and putting up a shot and scoring down the right baseline is Oba. So Oba connects. It's 9-3, Bears with the lead. Another slow start early for the Flames. Jackson on the right wing Jackson holds and looks, finds Tiani way out high at the top. A give and go to Jackson. Jackson with 15 to shoot. Jackson stops and pops and missed it. Foul line extended right in the rebound. Tracked down by Zaxton King. Here come the Bears back from left to right with King. Inside, and the dunk is there for Oba. And timeout Flames. Flames cannot stop the penetration. And a timeout on the floor. 16:35 left here in the first half. Bears 11, Flames 3. UIC basketball on the Flames Network.
When you find yourself betting on sports constantly, spending too much time at the slots, losing money you can't afford to lose, are you really winning? We are here to help you because you are not alone. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit areyourreallywinning.com.
Jonathan Hood back with you here at the Great Southern Bank Arena in Springfield, Missouri. Flames down 11-3 with 16:35 left here in the first half. Another slow start for the UIC Flames. Flames always dig themselves out of double-digit deficits. We've seen that for the last 5 games. See if the Flames can do better here moving forward in the first half. Mason for the Flames in the front court. Handoff to Skobal. Now to Jackson on the right side. Skobal top of the circle. Skobal holds and looks. 18 to shoot. Holds and looks. Finds Skobal. Skobal now to Mason top of the circle with 13 to shoot. Mason brings his dribble to the left wing. 9 to shoot. A between the legs dribble by Mason. Looking to penetrate. Instead hands it to Tiani top of the circle. Tiani gallops down the lane. Puts up a shot and scores with time running down. Tiani with the lay-in. And it's 11-5. Flames down 6. Great job by Tiani. Recognizing time and space and was able to knock it down. Oba for the Bears on the left wing. Bonsu backs in, left of the lane, backs in. Loses the hand of the basketball and it's picked up by Mason. Here come the Flames back from right to left with Mason on the run. Mason to Skobal, now to Tiani top of the circle. A couple of dribbles by Tiani and a handoff to Jackson. Jackson guarded by Des White. Jackson on the left side finds Mason. Mason left of the lane. Lowers his shoulder, spins and turns, puts up a shot, no, and the rebound in the hands of Vincent Brady. Ahead to Zaxton King. King to the right corner, a 3 try is good for Des White. Des White averaging 16.5 points a game with a 3, 14-5, Bears with the lead. Jordan Mason, Tiani top of the circle. Tiani a handoff to Freeman. Freeman inside Tiani, layup is good. So Tiani starting to heat up for the Flames. He's got 4. And the Flames down 7, 14-7. Vincent Brady in the front court. Vincent from Indianapolis, Indiana. To Bonsu, top of the circle. Way out high on the left side is Des White. Des White stops in the free throw circle to Bonsu. Back to White at the top. White in the lane. Bonsu lowers the shoulder on Tiani. Now to the left wing is Zaxton King will stop and pop. In and out, no good. Tough luck in the rebound controlled by Tiani. Ahead to Jackson. Here's Freeman, left wing for 3. Swish! Freeman for 3 on the left wing. Knocking it down for the home folks. And the Flames down 4, 14-10. Brady, belt high right-handed dribble. Brady, now to Bonsu. Jose Bonsu. A handoff to Des White. White down the lane. Stops. Inside to Bonsu. Bonsu lowers the shoulder. And a quick pass inside to Oba for the lay-in. Oba, right place, right time underneath the basket. 16-10, Bears with the lead. 13:51 left here in the first half. Jordan Mason. Now to Skobal on the left wing. Skobal now to Tiani. Tiani to Mason. Mason in the free throw circle. Inside of Tiani, who's handled the basketball out of bounds, and it's going to be Bears basketball. And a timeout on the floor. 13:34 left here in the first half. Bears 16, Flames 10. You're listening to UIC Flames basketball on the Flames Network. Got Jalen Hampton in the ball game now for the Bears. Bears with possession with Brady. Brady into the front court. Little defensive trap in the backcourt as it is now Chase Martin finds White. White on the right side. Now to Brady. White top of the circle. Gives it off to Chase Martin. Martin on the left wing with 10 to shoot. Martin penetrates down the lane, blocked by Contreras, who's checked in. And it is in the hands now of Chase Martin. And they go up, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be UIC basketball. And so the Flames put in a little bit of defensive pressure with Ethan Pickett's in the game now for the Flames, and also Ahmad Henderson and Contreras. So that was the changes by Rob Eason during the timeout. Let's see if this crew can be able to get the Flames going offensively and defensively, for that matter. Contreras top of the circle for UIC. Builds high left-handed dribble, a couple dribbles to Skobal. Now to Ahmad Henderson. Henderson, a pass to the right wing, and Pickett. Pickett dribbles it out on the right wing. Top of the circle is Henderson. Henderson with 10 to shoot. Stops and pops and got it. Henderson from the right side knocks it down. And it's 16-12. Bears with the lead. Brady, top of the circle. White, way out high on the right side against Jackson. Back to Vincent Brady. Now pass to Jalen Hampton. And a turnaround jumper. That shot's no good for Allen Adamadu, and the rebound controlled by Henderson. Henderson now to Jackson. Jackson, left corner. Skobal for three. Swish! Skobal for three in the left corner. And the Flames within one, 16-15. Great pass and wide open Skobal, knocking it down like he has all season. Adamadu finds Martin at the top. Left wing is Brady. Brady, Adamadu top the circle, now to White. White for the Bears. Down the lane, a pass into Adamadu, and there's going to be a foul call. It's going to be a bunk by Contreras. No, they're going to say it's going to be an offensive foul. Offensive foul call, so it's going to be Flames basketball when we return. 11:43 left here in the first half. As Kobe Jeffries is on now for the Flames, he controls the offense and passes to Pickett on the right side. Contreras, a pass to Ty Freeman on the left wing. Inside Pickett, layup is good. Pickett with the lay-in, and the Flames take the lead, 17-16. Adamadu, a pass to the left side. And Des White. Adamadu to King on the right side. Zaxton King tries to penetrate on Freeman. Finds Martin on the right wing. Now down the lane, putting up a shot. Martin misses it because it's blocked by Contreras. Ahead to Henderson. Henderson burns the court. Down the lane, layup is short. Jeffries falls down with the basketball, and that should be a foul. Nope, they're going to stay out of bounds. Looks like Jeffries' feet were out of bounds when he brought that ball down. And it's going to be Bears basketball. Jeffries is walking away a little gingerly from that play. Awkward landing for him, but his feet were out of bounds when he caught that basketball. So now it's going to be Missouri State ball with 10:55 left in the first half. King with some pressure here by the Flames defensively. Martin on the right wing. Here's King, top of the circle for three. And it rattles in and out, no good. Rebound, Contreras. Here come the Flames back from right to left as we look at it courtside. Henderson on the left wing. Henderson to Contreras. And Contreras travel with the basketball. Turnover, and it'll be Bears basketball. Henderson didn't realize that he had an opportunity to go to the basket. He was wide open. The defense was on the right side. Did not penetrate and go to the basket on the left side. Passed it to Contreras, and Contreras just too many steps. So a 12-2 run over the last 4:26 for UIC. And the Flames with the lead 17-16. Left wing is Zaxton King. Now a pass to Brady on the right side. Right corner, a three try is good for Zaxton King. King in the right corner knocking it down, and 19-17 Bears with the lead. Henderson for the Flames. On top of the Bear logo. Side-to-side dribble. Now has it on the right side, over the top to Contreras, right through his hands. And a whistle, and that'll be a foul. Looks like that's going to be on Osei Bonsu. Bonsu and Contreras are going for that basketball. You can hear the boos from the fans here at Missouri State. They don't like that call. So that loose ball foul is going to be called on Osei Bonsu. So Jeffrey sits down. And it is Mason back in the ball game for UIC. 10:01 left, and the Flames down 19-17. Inbounds pass goes to Pickett. Pickett has the top of the circle. Pickett to the right side, and Freeman. Freeman to Contreras, back to Freeman on the right side. Freeman guns a pass to Henderson for three. Yes, sir! Ahmad Henderson for three on the left wing. And the Flames retake the lead, 20-19. Brady top of the circle. Brady to Osei Bonsu. A pass inside to Brady. Brady right of the lane, finds Martin. They swing it to the top of the circle, and Zaxton King. King holds and looks against Pickett. Left wing is Chase Martin. Osei Bonsu barrels his way down the lane. And now a pass to the left corner. That three is no good for Martin, and the rebound controlled by the Flames. Henderson finds Freeman. Freeman for three. In and out, no good, tough luck. And the rebound, Oba. Good transition effort, but it just wouldn't fall. Martin into the big guy, Bonsu. Bonsu finds Martin on the right wing. Back to Bonsu. Bonsu, turnaround jumper. Shot's no good. Rebound on the floor, loose, out of bounds. And that's going to be Flames basketball. Both officials are looking at each other saying, okay, who's going to get the ball? And they're going to say it's Flames basketball. Great hustle by both teams trying to keep that ball in bounds, but the Flames will have possession. Pickett sits down. And Javon Jackson back in the ball game for UIC. Also, Oba out of the ball game for the Bears. So Jordan Mason in the front court. San Antonio, Texas native. Hands it to Freeman. Now top of the circle is Jackson. Jackson to Contreras, top of the circle. Jackson has the ball now at the top. Jackson to Freeman. Tyam Freeman. Left wing is Contreras. Contreras tries to go down the lane, and he is bumped by Osei Bonsu. And a foul will be called on Bonsu. That'll be his second foul. So 14 fouls on Missouri State. And Cunzo Martin, the head coach, will bring in Oba to replace Bonsu. So that beef will be out of the middle for UIC momentarily. In the meantime, it is Jackson inbound for the Flames. Now to Freeman. Freeman, right of the lane. Spins, turns, fires, misses, and the rebound controlled by Makai Valentine. And we have a whistle. That's going to be on the Flames. That's going to be on Javon Jackson. That's his first foul. Freeman and Contreras will sit down. Skobal and Tiani back in the ball game for UIC. A lot of changes for both teams early. Vincent Brady, belt high right-handed dribble for the Bears. Left wing is Valentine. Now a pass to Oba. Here is Brady down the lane, puts up a shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Tiani. Flames out with it now with Henderson. Henderson to Mason. Mason for three. Missed that shot, and the rebound goes careening out of bounds, and that's going to be Bears basketball and the timeout on the floor. 7:53 left here in the first half. The Bears with possession with Brady. Brady into the front court. Now to White. White down the lane, and we got a jump ball, and that should be UIC basketball. Yeah, you saw Javon Jackson stick his hands in there for that jump ball opportunity. And so now that's going to be Flames basketball. So great hustle by Javon Jackson getting in there. So now the UIC Flames will bring it from right to left as we look at it court side with Jordan Mason. Mason in the front court for UIC. A between the legs dribble on the right wing. Now to Skobal. Skobal to Tiani on the left wing. Tiani backs in left of the lane. Backs in. Spins and turns. And puts up a reverse layup and scores. Tiani working him on the inside. 22-19 UIC with the lead. Here is Brady. Brady, belt high, right-handed dribble. A pass to Des White at the top of the circle. White holds and looks. A hand off to Brady. Brady at the top. Brady now on the left wing. Will stop, puts up a floater. That shot's no good. Rebound out of bounds. And it's going to be UIC basketball. That was knocked out by Udamadu. And so now Flames with possession. Flames shooting 56% from the field. Missouri State now at 37%. 3-minute, 26-second drought for Missouri State. Here's Mason on the left wing. Mason holds and looks. Try to get it to Tiani, but he's still holding, and now finds Henderson. Henderson down the lane. A pass into Tiani. Tiani left of the lane. Pass to Henderson for three. Knocks it down. Ahmad Henderson for three on the right wing. And the Flames up 25-19. That's making something out of nothing. Ends up being a three-point field goal for Ahmad Henderson. Valentine. A pass to the left side, Adamadu. And now a three try, that's no good for Valentine, and the rebound tracked down by the Flames and Mason. Here come the Flames on the run. Mason, a pass to Ahmad Henderson for three. That shot's no good on the right wing, rebound controlled by Adamadu. Here's Des White in the front court for the Bears. White has it, and a pass to Brady. 25-19 UIC with the lead with 5:46 left in the first half. King on the right wing for Missouri State. Des White top of the circle. White to the right side, King. King, a pass to the top, and Brady. Great defense by the Flames. Brady backs in on Ahmad Henderson. Backs him down all the way inside, trying to get a pass inside, and it's out of bounds, and it's going to be UIC basketball. We try to string that pass to Adamadu, and it goes out of bounds, and UIC will have possession. With 5:27 left here in the first half, the Flames up 25-19. A 15-3 run over the last 7 minutes for UIC. Rob Eson, the head coach for the Flames, just got his arms folded, looking at the defensive setup. The Flames about to have possession. A little bit of a wet floor here to our right. Ahmad Henderson trying to inbound, but we got some water, perspiration, and now we're ready for action. Javon Jackson into the front court. Jackson, belt-high right-handed dribble. Jackson goes around a Tyon Freeman screen. Jackson over the top to Freeman. Freeman puts up a shot, no, and a whistle on the foul call. Freeman was in the lane looking for that and one. Fouls on Brady, that's his first. Vincent Brady and Tyon Freeman from Springfield, Missouri, where we are right now, will step to the foul line. Freeman with 6 points and 3 assists so far. Free throw is good. School ball leaves, and here comes Contreras back in the ball game for UIC. 26-19 UIC with the lead. Freeman will have another. Free throw is good. 27-19 UIC. Vincent Brady into the front court for the Bears. Chest high, right-handed dribble. A pass to Oba, top of the circle. On the left wing, a three is badly missed by Des White, tracked down by Ahmad Henderson. Henderson in the front court for UIC. On a pass over the top to Contreras. Contreras has the ball pop out of his hands, in the hands now of Vincent Brady. Ahead to Des White. Bears with possession with White. White bounce pass to Brady. Right corner, a three tries, good by Zaxton King. The freshman from Lawrence, Kansas with the basket. 27-22 UIC with the lead. Henderson off to Jackson, and Jackson will set it up for UIC. Jackson over the top to Contreras. A quick pass to Tiani. Tiani's double teamed, gets out of that double team and is fouled as he tried to once again do that reverse layup, trying to spin it off the glass. So the foul's on Wesley Oba, the 6'8" forward from Manchester, England. And it will be Tiani again to the foul line. Tiani with 6 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds so far. Free throw is off the back iron, no. So Tiani will have another. Newcomer of the week last week for the Missouri Valley. Got that award from the Missouri Valley Conference. Tiani knocks down the second. So 1 of 2 on that trip. 28-22 UIC with the lead. 4:18 left here in the first half. Oba sets a screen for White. White in the lane now. White spins and turns, puts up a floater. That shot's no good. Rebound Contreras. A lot of beef out there for UIC as Jackson burns the court. He's at the free throw circle and will reset the play. Jackson gets the play from Rob Eson, the head coach. Jackson brings the dribble to the right wing. And now Ahmad Henderson on the right baseline. Into Tiani. Tiani finds Contreras inside, and the shot is good for Contreras. Contreras with his first 2, and the Flames up 8, 30-22. Brady out to Des White. Hampton for the Bears. Out to King. Top of the circle's Oba. Left wing is Brady. Brady spins. He has it left of the lane. Tries to back in on Ahmad Henderson. Knocked him over. And that's going to be an offensive foul. And UIC will have possession. Brady, the 6'3 guard, trying to back in the smaller Ahmad Henderson at 5'9. Knocked Henderson down. And it's going to be Flames basketball when we return. 3:25 left here in the first half. Flames 30, Bears 22 on the Flames Network. UIC with possession with Mason. Now the Skoball is checked in. Skoball to Consleris, top of the circle. Nose to nose against Des White. Now to Mason on the left wing with 15 to shoot. Mason, couple of dribbles, looks between the legs dribble. Now Mason goes to the basket, around the rim and scores. Jordan Mason found the seam and scores. 32-22, UIC with the lead. 2:54 left here in the first half. Martin inside, Oba layup is good. Nice give and go there as Oba scores on the inside. 32-24 UIC with the lead. Consleris for the Flames, one dribble at the top of the circle. Holds and looks. A bounce pass to Mason. Mason on the left wing. A bounce pass to Consleris. Jackson on the right wing. Jackson to Consleris. Consleris way out high on the right side. Now to Pickett, 8 to shoot. Mason at the top. Mason with 6, with 5. Mason finds Pickett. Pickett for 3. Off the rim, no good from the left wing. Rebound tracked down by Jackson. Jackson down the lane, and it's knocked out of bounds by Jalen Hampton. So 19 on the clock for UIC with 2:11 left here in the first half. Oh, the Flames, boy, they have really played well. 32-24, Flames with the lead. 2:11 left. So the ball's inbounded, and Consleris, it's off of him out of bounds, and it's going to be, hold on a second. I thought that ball was going to be off of Consleris. The ball was inbounded. Consleris fumbled it out of bounds, but they're going to say that's off of the Bears. So the Flames will retain possession. We'll take it. Jackson to Consleris. He'll try this again. Consleris right of the lane against Oba. Backs in, spins, turns, puts up a shot and scores. Modestus Consleris with the basket. And the Flames up 10 with 2 minutes left in the first half. Des White out of King. Oh, the post play really working for the Flames here tonight. White now to Martin. Going down the lane, layup is good, and a foul by Zaxton King. King found that seam going down the left side, scored, and now a chance for a three-point play. Foul's going to be on Consleris. And in the ball game is Tiani. Also, Time Freeman in the ball game for UIC. So Consleris out and Pickett out for Rob Eson's UIC Flames. So Zaxton King, 6'3 guard. He's a freshman from Lawrence, Kansas. 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And Zaxton hits the free throw. So completes the three-point play, 34-27 UIC with the lead. 1:37 left here in the first half. Jordan Mason trots across the timeline of the front court. Mason around a Tiani screen. Mason on the right wing. 18 to shoot, finds Freeman. Freeman, a give and go to Jackson for 3. Missed that shot from the right wing. Rebound. Tracked down by Oba. He saves in the backcourt to Freeman. So UIC with another possession. Mason, and we got a whistle. Hold on. Now Oba was going after that basketball. Try to track it down. And it went in the backcourt to the UIC Flames. And now we're going to check the time here. Yeah, so it's a fresh 30. Now they're going to make it 28 seconds. The shot clock did not reset on that turnover by Missouri State. So 1:12 left. UIC with the basketball, up 34-27. So Jackson to inbound at three-quarter court and finds Mason. Mason, plenty of time here as we're getting close to 1 minute left here in the first half. Mason, belt tie right-handed dribble. Mason on top of the Bears logo. Exercising a belt tie right-handed dribble, taking his time. Now Freeman sets the screen. Here's Mason, stops and pops and missed it, and the rebound into the hands of Jalen Hampton. Now to King on the right side. King has it on the right side. A pass to White. Now to King, and we have a foul call. The ball went in the basket, but no shot. That is going to be on the Flames. So that's the foul's going to be on Mason. That's foul number 2 on Jordan Mason. With 34 and 7/10 seconds left. Not shooting a fair. Here comes Ahmad Henderson. Here comes Consolaris in the ball game for UIC to replace Tiani and Jordan Mason. So the Bears with possession with Zaxton King, and now timeout on the floor. So 34 and 7/10 seconds left. It's a 30-second timeout here by the Flames. We're going to hear from Ahmad Henderson at halftime right here on the Flames Network. So I mentioned this game is on ESPN+, but anytime the game's on TV, if you're a Flames fan, you want to hear the home team call, Kenny Williams and yours truly always has the call for you right here on the Flames Network. Really good production by the bigs, by Tyam Freeman with 8, and Sasha Tiani with 7. Consolaris with 4, along with 3 rebounds. Flames shooting a robust 54% from the field here in the first half. And also the Flames with 10 points off of turnovers so far. So 34 and 7/10 seconds left as we resume play here in Springfield, Missouri. So it's going to be Zaxton King to inbound. King inbounds, looks, and now loops a pass to Oba. Wesley Oba on the right wing. Now to White. Oba finds Zaxton King on the right side. King dances with his dribble. Now to Oba. Oba against Consolaris. Tries to get a pass inside to White. Threw his hands out of bounds. It's going to be UIC basketball with 19.8 on the clock. So another turnover by the Bears. So that is 7 turnovers by Missouri State. Flames with possession with Henderson. He tries in the front court. 10 seconds left in the first half. Henderson finds Jackson at the top. Jackson down the lane, puts up a shot and scores! Javon Jackson with the basket. That's his first 2. Time runs down, and that was the end of the first half. As that was a jackknife 3 that goes for naught for Missouri State, and we're at halftime. Flames lead 36-27. We'll give you some of those first half totals as the Flames look for their 10th victory of the season. We'll be back in a moment on the Flames Network. It's going to be Brady starting things off. Vincent Brady to our left as we look at it here at courtside. Brady in front of his own bench. Now to Bonsu. A pass to White on the left side, hounded by Jackson. Top of the circle is Vincent Brady. Now to White. White on the left side with 14 to shoot. White down the lane. Stops and pops and missed it. And the rebound in the hands of Tyam Freeman. Here come the Flames back from left to right with Tiani top of the circle. Tiani, a handoff to Jackson for 3. Switch! Jackson for 3 at the top. 39-27 UIC with the lead. Jackson now with 5 points. Bonsu top of the circle. Bonsu backs in against Tiani. Finds White, right wing. King for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound Freeman. Tyam Freeman ahead to Jackson. Jackson down the lane. Finds Freeman at the top. Tiani hands off to Freeman for 3. Yes, sir! Tyam Freeman for 3 on the right side. Timeout Martin. He's seen enough. Freeman, the Springfield, Missouri native, now at 11 points, and the Flames up 42-27. 42-27 UIC with the lead, with 18:59 left here for the ball game. As the Bears with possession, Jordan Epps in the ball game now for the Bears, as it's Bonsu as the top of the circle. Bonsu, pass to Brady on the right side. Brady swings a pass to Epps. Epps in the free throw circle. Swung to the right side, and White now in the corner. Brady for 3. That shot's no good from the right corner. Rebound control by Philip Scoball. Ahead to Freeman. Freeman on the right side. Over the top it goes to Tiani. Tiani, right of the lane, backs in, spins and turns, and the righty hook is no good, and the rebound in the hands of Brady. Here come the Bears back from right to left with Brady into the front court. Brady has on the right side. Stops and pops. Brady gets it to roll. Brady with the basket. He's got 4, and it's 42-29, UIC with the lead. Jackson on the right baseline for UIC. Flames into their offense quickly. And now Mason will set it up. Mason, now to Tiani top the circle. On the right wing is Freeman. Scoball for 3, swish! Scoball for 3 at the top. He's got 6, and the Flames up 45-29. Right side is Brady. Brady to Bonsu, top of the circle. Bonsu on the left wing is King. King with 12 to shoot. Brady top the circle, Bonsu. Bonsu, foul line extended right. Tries to back in on Tiani, backs in. Flings up a shot, no good. Rebound Freeman. That bowling ball could not get that ball to fall. And the rebound controlled by the Flames. Tiani, a couple of dribbles at the top, and now hands it to Jackson. Jackson over the top to Tiani, and whistle a foul call. That's going to be on Bonsu. Michael Osei Bonsu on the foul. It's his 3rd foul. And 17:05 left here for the ball game. The Flames up 45-29. So Tiani to the foul line for UIC. Tiani with 7 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Free throw is woefully short. Pickett in, Freeman out for UIC. So Tiani again. Free throw was good. So 1 for 2 on that trip. 46-29, UIC with the lead. Vincent Brady into the front court. Brady now to White top the circle. Osei Bonsu, free throw circle. Bonsu with 20 to shoot. 1 dribble, a pass to the left side. And King down the lane, spins and turns. And now a pass to Brady. Brady to the right side. Here's a 3 try. That's good. A 3 for Logan Epps on the right side. The 6'3" guard from Garland, Texas. Averages 1 point a game. He's got 3 there. 46-32 UIC. Jordan Mason finds Tiani. And now a 3 is good for Philip Scoball on the left side. Philip Scoball connects. That's his 3rd 3 of the game. He's got 9. 49-32 UIC with the lead. Brady to White on the left side. Passes to Zaxton King. King try to get a pass inside to Bonsu, and he's fouled by Tiani. They both try to go for that basketball left of the lane. So that will be his 2nd foul. So Martin and Hampton in the ball game now for the Bears to replace King, as well as Vincent Brady. So non-shooting affair, as it will be Chase Martin to inbound. Des White on the left wing. Chase Martin on the right side. Bonsu hands off to Martin. Martin on the right side with 8 to shoot. 7, 6 holds and looks on the right side, and it's taken away by Tiani. Tiani just reached in there. Possession arrow will go to UIC. A great hustle by the Flames. Tiani took advantage of the opportunity, just stuck his hand in there, and the possession arrow goes to UIC, I believe, when we return. Jonathan Hood back with you here at the Ozarks. It is 49-32 UIC with the lead with 15:47 left for the ball game. Flames have really played well with Tiani top the circle. UIC with possession with Jackson. Jackson for 3, and that rims off, and the rebound controlled by Missouri State and Des White. White now with the basketball to Bonsu. Hands it off. Now to Epps. Epps way out high at the top. Now to Bonsu. Swung to the left side. And Jalen Hampton. Hampton loses the hand of the basketball. And a reach-in foul there by Ethan Pickett. Pickett really wanted to get that steal. Instead, it becomes a reach-in foul. So that's his first foul. With 15-16 left, Mason sits down. And Ahmad Henderson in the ball game now for UIC. Oh, it is White to inbound. Bonsu try to loop a pass to the right side, and Epps knocked out by the Flames. 13 to shoot for Missouri State. UIC from 3, 8 for 13. That's 62%. Skobal 3 for 3 from the three-point line in the second half. He's just been red hot for the Flames, and that's why the Flames up 49-32. One of the reasons why, that's for sure. Missouri State with possession now with Martin going down the lane and scores. So from the inbounds pass, Martin able to score right down the lane. It's 49-34, UIC with the lead. Ahmad Henderson, belt high right-handed dribble to Consleris, top of the circle. Consleris, one dribble, now to Skobal. Skobal to Henderson on the right wing. Henderson splits a double team and passes out of it to Pickett. Now Consleris, left of the lane. Backs in. A pass inside to Skobal for the lay-in. Skobal, right place, right time. He's got 11, and the Flames up 51-34. Well, just great passing. Great ball movement by the Flames. Martin for the Bears. Down the lane he comes, puts up a shot, scores, and a foul. Went right into the chest of Consleris. He had his arms up. Just this perplexed look on his face, like, what can I do? So Consleris on the foul. That's his second foul. And Chase Martin will go to the foul line. Chase Martin, the 6'2 senior guard from Columbia, Missouri, played at Purdue for a while. And the free throw is good. 51-37 UIC with the lead. 14-18 left here for your ball game. Flames looking for win number 10 if they can hold on tonight here in the Ozarks. Here's Jackson over the top to Consleris. Left wing Skobal for UIC. Now to Jackson. Javon Jackson with 15 to shoot. Jackson on top of the Bears logo, spins his way to the right side, loses the hand out of bounds, and it goes into the crowd, and that's going to be Bears basketball. Ty Freeman the ball game to replace Philip Skobal. So Hampton inbound for the Bears. Chase Martin into the front court. Martin, belt high right-handed dribble, has it top of the circle. Chased by Henderson, now has a dribble on the right side. Martin holds and looks to the right side, and Hampton. Hampton inside, and the dunk is there for Osei Bonsu. Bonsu just wide open underneath the basket. No one came up to recover for the Flames defensively, and it's 51-39 UIC. 13:29 left for the ball game. Double team effort here by the Bears defensively, but Consleris has it top of the circle. Over the top to Henderson, inside, scores! The big man to the little man. Henderson scores for the Flames. He's got 10, 53-39, UIC with the lead. That's a different kind of high-low action where the center passes to the guard. Here is Chase Martin. The pass to Epps on the left side, and a pass that goes inside to Bonsu, goes for now in the lay-in, and the rebound controlled by Freeman. Freeman launches a three, knocks it down! Tyum Freeman, Springfield, Missouri's own, with a three. Freeman's got 17, and the Flames up 56-39. Chase Martin. And a whistle and a foul called, as that's going to be on Pickett. Pickett tried to run over Bonsu just to jump over that screen, and the foul is called on Pickett. So Mason in and Jackson out for UIC. But boy, the Flames have just been on fire from distance. Now, here is Des White right of the lane, and we have a whistle and a foul call from the inbounds pass. He gets fouled as he tries to go to the basket. Foul's going to be on the Flames, on Ahmad Henderson. So 5 team fouls on UIC with 12:31 left and a 56-39 advantage. Inbounding the basketball is Brady. He finds Des White. White on the right wing. White tries to go down the lane. Here's Epps for three. Yes, sir. Epps for three on the left side. He's wide open. He only averages 0.9 points a game. He's already had a couple of threes, and it's 56-42 UIC. Jordan Mason at the top. Mason down the lane he comes, puts up a shot, and it's blocked by Hampton out of bounds. And that's going to stay UIC basketball. Really good contest by Hampton getting up there for that block. So 17 on the clock for UIC. And Tyam Freeman's going to inbound. Now Oba back in. Wesley Oba, he replaces Hampton. With 12:07 left here for the ball game. Tyam Freeman finds Consleris on the right side. Consleris lowers the shoulder, backs in right of the lane. Consleris backs in on Oba. Backs in with 5 to shoot. I don't know if he's aware. Consleris makes a quick move, loses the handle, picked up by Mason, and misses that shot from the left baseline. That ends up being a shot clock violation. Just because Consleris is working and trying to back in the lane, I don't think he saw the shot clock. And then Mason tried to get that bailout 2 from the baseline. Did not work. Shot clock violation, and when we return, it'll be Missouri State basketball. 11:49 left here for the ball game. Missouri State with possession. Again, 56-42 UIC with the lead with 11:44 left for your ball game. Here's Chase Martin, has the top of the circle. Chase will hold and look. Pass to White. White penetrates. Foul line extended right. Here's Oba for 3. Left wing, no. Missed it badly. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be UIC basketball. And Flames looking for win number 10 if they can hold on. And also looking for win number 3 in the Missouri Valley. 11:30 left for the ball game. Here's Jordan Mason into the front court. The Flames bring it back from left to right. Mason, a pass to Freeman on the left wing. Hometown kid finds Consleris top of the circle. Consleris, a couple of dribbles, now to Mason. Mason over the top to Consleris for some high elevation. Consleris with a big-time dunk. 58-42 UIC with the lead. Here's Brady. Now to Oba. White top of the circle with 19 to shoot. Try to lace a pass inside. We have a whistle on the foul call. There's one to get that pass to Wesley Oba on the inside. And the foul's going to be called on Ethan Pickett. I think that's 3 fouls on Ethan Pickett. Yeah, it is. So here comes the big guy. Osei Bonsu comes back in the ball game, as well as Zaxton King. So 10:58 left. Flames up 58-42. As it'll be Brady to inbound. And they find Bonsu. Bonsu top of the circle, and another foul on the Flames. That's going to be on Jordan Mason. Mason raised his arms, not understanding why that foul took place. So Mason on the foul. He's got 3 fouls. So keep our eyes on the foul situation here for both the Flames and the Bears, and it'll be Brady to the foul line. I mentioned 14.5 points a game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. That's his average. And the free throw bounces and bounces and falls in. Got the shooter's roll there on that free throw. And he'll have another. Brady now with 5 points. Flames have done a really good job on the guards defensively. Second free throw is good. 58-44 UIC with the lead. Mason will inbound for UIC to our left as Pickett finds Mason, and Mason will bring it up. Jordan Mason into the front court. Belt high right-handed dribble. A pass to Pickett on the right side. Pickett now to Consleris at the top of the circle. To Freeman left wing. Henderson at the top. Henderson, long 3. The rainbow's no good. The rebound goes out of almost out of bounds. Saved in by Mason, but now in the hands of King. Here's now with possession with King. Right side, White for 3. Shot's no good. Rebound reeled in by Mason. Jordan Mason finds Ethan Pickett. Now to Freeman. Freeman for 3. Off the rim, no good from the top of the circle. Rebound into the hands of Bonsu. Here's Des White from right to left with White, top of the circle. White against Henderson. Bonsu will back in, left of the lane. Backs in, puts up a floating right-handed hook and scores. Bonsu with the basket. He's got 6, and it's 58-46. UIC with the lead. Under 10 to play here for the ball game. Jordan Mason, belt high right-handed dribble, goes around a Freeman screen. Mason to the right side, and Henderson. Ahmad Henderson, Chicago native. Down the lane he comes, and he is fouled by Martin. As Martin impedes the progress of Henderson. And some changes here for Rob Eson's Flames. Tiani in, and Jackson in. Contreras and Freeman will sit down. Also, Oba into the ball game to replace Chase Martin. Non-shooting affair, 9:44 left, and it'll be Jackson inbound to Mason. Mason top of the circle to Scoball on the left wing. Inside of Tiani. Tiani backs in left of the lane. Backs in on Bonsu. Ball out of bounds, knocked out by Bonsu. So 12 on the clock for UIC. Well, the size has made a difference for the Flames here. When they bring Contreras in or Tiani or Scoball, it's made a difference against this Bears team. Jackson inbound, looks, and tries to pass to Scoball. Hits the bottom of the backboard, and that goes out of bounds, and that'll be Bears basketball. That's an odd one there. Jackson's just trying to get a pass to the baseline and to hit the bottom of the backboard. Nonetheless, it's the Bears with possession. Des White finds Bonsu in the free throw circle. Bonsu goes through 3 Flames and scores. Wow. The wall of Flames were up, and Bonsu, the fullback body guard for the Bears, scored. It's 58-48, UIC with the lead. Here is Mason down the lane, puts up a floater. That giant killer is no good, goes out of bounds, and it's going to stay Flames basketball. Knocked out by the Bears with 9:01 left. It's been a 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes for the Bears as of late. They've been able to cut this deficit to 10. Tiani on the left wing. Give and go to Jackson. Jackson puts up a shot and scores! Jackson had nothing there offensively. He said, I'm just going to put it up there, and he scored. Jackson now with 7 points. 60-48 UIC with the lead. The other end, a whistle on the foul call. That should be on Jackson. As the Bears are trying to bring the ball to the right side. And Jackson on that reach-in foul. So let's see. Martin back in the ball game. So Chase Martin will come in the ball game to replace Vincent Brady. Yeah, Brady and White, that combination just with 9 points so far tonight. To the foul line is White, and the free throw is good. So that's his 4th point, and he'll have another. And that was the second foul on Javon Jackson of the Flames, by the way, and the second free throw is good. Flames up 10, 60-50, 8:47 left. Flames need to have some momentum here offensively to put this game away. Here is Jordan Mason, skips across the timeline of the front court. Scoball on top of the circle, now to Tiani. Sasha Tiani holds and looks. A couple of dribbles and hands off to Scoball at the top. Scoball for 3. Yes, sir! Philip Scoball, his 4th 3 of the game. He's got 14, and the Flames up 63-50. The big guy's been lethal tonight. Saxton King to Des White on the right side. Bonsu top of the circle. Here is White. Down the lane he comes. Puts up a shot. Hit the bottom of the backboard. Rebound controlled by Henderson. Here come the Flames back from left to right. Henderson burns the court. Henderson stops in the lane. Finds Jackson. Jackson cuts down the left baseline. Puts up a shot, and it's going to be an offensive foul, I believe. Let's see. I believe that's going to be a foul on the Flames. But I know there's a timeout on the floor, that's for sure. 7:53 left here for the ball game. 63-50, UIC with the lead. Flames up 63-50 with 7:48 left here for your ball game. Possession is to the Braves, the Bradley Bears. Sorry, to the Missouri State Bears. On the right side is Des White. I'm looking at the standings during the break. Martin top of the circle. Martin with 10 to shoot. Martin falls out the basketball, and it's swept out of there by Tiani. Tiani gets it to Jackson. Ahead to Henderson for the lay-in. Great teamwork by the Flames as Henderson gets the lay-in. He's got 12, and the Flames up 65-50. Tiani got on that floor. He swept that ball to Jackson, and then Henderson cleaned it up. Martin flying one-hander. That shot's no good for the Bears, and the rebound controlled by the Flames. Here comes Jordan Mason on the left wing. Mason down the lane, stops and pops and scores. Jordan Mason with the basket. He's now got 4, 67-50 UIC with the lead. On the other end is Saxton King. Here is White, stops and pops, foul line extended right. That shot's no good. Rebound out of bounds, and that should stay Missouri State basketball. Here comes Tyon Freeman to replace Henderson for UIC. Flames a 7-0 run over the last minute 44. Scoring drought for Missouri State in the last 2:06. Kobe Jeffries in to replace Jordan Mason. And inbounding will be Chase Martin. Martin finds Bonsu. Bonsu right of the lane to the right wing. And Zaxton King for three. Missed that. Rebound, Skoball. Hit a Tyon Freeman. Freeman for the Flames. Down the lane. He comes, puts up a shot, and scores. Tyon Freeman. He's got 16, and the Flames up 69-50. 6:21 left for the ball game. Stopping and popping in, hitting is Zaxton King in transition on the right wing. 69-52, UIC with the lead. Fans quiet here in the Ozarks. They have not won a game in the Missouri Valley so far. Tiani at the top, down to Freeman. Layup is good for Tyon Freeman. Freeman with the lay-in. He's put on a show here for his family and friends in Springfield, Missouri. And a timeout on the floor. 71-52, UIC with the lead with 5:56 left here for the ball game. Boy, the Flames have really turned up the offense starting from the middle of the first half, and they really have not relented. Flames are perfect 6 for their last 6 from the field. Tyon Freeman from Springfield, Missouri, from right here in Springfield with 18 points and 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Philip Skoball, perfect 4 for 4 from 3. He's got 14 points. Jackson's at 7, and just tell you what, just the inside play has been fantastic for UIC, shooting a robust 61% from the field, 43% for the Missouri State Bears. So the Flames with Tiani and Skoball and Kobe Jeffries, as well as Tyon Freeman and Jackson. They all come on the floor. And here come the Bears. They bring it back from right to left as we look at it with the Flames up 71-52. Here's Brady. Swung to the right side of Zaxton King. King, a pass to Bonsu. Now Des White, and it was a kick ball. Yeah, fresh 20 here for Missouri State with 5:38 left. Inbounding the ball is Brady into Bonsu. Bonsu backs in on Tiani, backs in, finds the seam and scores. Bonsu just lowered that big, strong shoulder into the chest of Sasha Tiani and scored. 71-54, UIC with the lead. Bonsu with 8 points. Tiani topped the circle to Tyon Freeman. Freeman loses the hand of the basketball, and he is fouled by Des White. So White on the foul. That's his first foul. Let's see. 3 team fouls on Missouri State as Jeffries inbound to Jackson. Jackson, belt tie right-handed dribble, goes around a Freeman screen. Jackson now still at the top, dancing with his dribble with 10 to shoot. Brings his dribble to the right side. Jackson finds Freeman. Tyon Freeman spins his way into the lane, puts up a shot, missed it. Rebound, Skoball. Skoball brings it out to Freeman. New life for the Flames, a fresh 20. Freeman to Tiani. Tiani one dribble to Jeffries. Kobe Jeffries at the top, 9 to shoot. Tiani left of the lane, backs in with 5, with 4, backs in, spins, puts up a shot, and drew the foul on Bonsu. So that's 4 fouls on the Bolingbrook, Illinois native Bonsu. And Contreras comes in the ball game to replace Tiani. 71-54, UIC with the lead. UIC on their way to their 10th victory of the season and 3rd win in the Missouri Valley play if they hold on. Here's Jackson putting up a 3. It's blocked out front. Blocked out front by King, but Jackson able to get the possession. It was blocked, but he got the ball back. Jackson on the left wing, double team to Contreras. Contreras puts up a shot and scores. Contreras in the lane. He's got 8, and the Flames up 73-54. Brady, top of the circle. Bonsu, now to Valentine. Puts up a shot and scores in the lane. Mekhi Valentine, the 6'3" freshman from Munhall, Pennsylvania with the basket. 73-56 UIC with the lead. Under 4 minutes to play here for your ball game. Jackson on top of the Missouri State logo. Jackson around a Skoball screen. Jackson left wing. Jackson on the move. Down the lane. Turnaround jumper. Yes, sir! Jackson has 9. 75-56 UIC with the lead. There's White. Passes to Bonsu. Bonsu turnaround jumper, no good. No good. He tried to lower the shoulder on Contreras. Foul called on the Flames. It's going to be on Contreras. And a timeout on the floor. How about these Flames? Up 75-56 with 3:30 left here for the ball game. You're listening to UIC basketball on the Flames Network. Flames played well enough against Belmont, just fell short. They just kept trying to cut that deficit and scored enough, but just didn't have enough verve and defensive effort to be able to win that game against Belmont and Nashville. And the free throw was missed by Bonsu and the rebound UIC. That's all right. Flames had their 5-game winning streak snapped, but they're going to try to start a new one here with a win tonight here in the Ozarks. Here's Jordan Mason on the right side for the Flames. Finds Skoball for 3. Swish. Skoball for 3. 5 for 5. He's got 17, and the Flames up 78-56. King, he launches a 3 right side. Hello. Saxton King, he's got 3. And he's got 17. And the Flames up 78-59. Under 3 minutes to play here for the ball game. There's Jordan Mason for the Flames, exercising a belt-tie left-hand dribble on top of the Bears logo. There is Mason, now top of the circle. Mason down the lane. Inside to Contreras for another dunk. Some high elevation there for Mo. Contreras now with 10 points, 80-59 UIC. There is Brady trying to go down the lane, and we've got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. Yeah, so timeout by the Missouri State Bears, and it's 80-59 UIC with the lead. I got a smile on my face watching this game and watching these UIC Flames. The resolve that this ball club has had. And I want you to think about this. Missouri State has led the all-time series against UIC 17-4 and a perfect 11-0 here in this arena. The Flames are going to be the one in the 11-1 here this evening at the great Southern Bank Arena. I kept that stat away because I was hoping that the Flames can be able to win their first game here in this building, in this city, and it's going to happen with 2:29 left and the Flames up 80-59. As I mentioned to you earlier in the broadcast, there's a lot of just stats and occurrences for the Flames that are being shattered this season under Rob Eson. Some changes here with Hampton for the Bears. Finds Amadou. Amadou loses the hand of the basketball, and we have a whistle on the foul call. You got Valentine. You got Tommy Pinnaker in the ball game now for Missouri State. Epps in the ball game, as well as Hampton and Adamadu. So Conzo Martin, who's been standing up the entire time chewing that gum, has put his bench in for the most part, knowing that this will be all. Hampton for the Bears. Adamadu, top of the circle. Here's Epps. Epps in the free throw circle with 9 to shoot. Epps inside Amadou. He goes up, and that's a goaltend. Contreras pinned that ball against the glass. That's going to be a goaltend. 2 more points for the Bears. Is 80-61 UIC. 2:04 left here for the ball game. So it is Ethan Pickett to inbound to Jeffries. Jeffries will initiate offense and bring it up for the Flames. Here's Jeffries. Brings his dribble to the left side. Jeffries holds and looks. Now penetrates. Lose that ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Bears basketball. Jeffries is going to go 1-on-5 against the Bears. That just wasn't going to happen. He lost the basketball out of bounds. That'll be Bears basketball. So into the ball game now is Khalid. Khalid in the ball game now for UIC to replace Henderson. And it is Valentine in the front court. Valentine on the right side against Jeffries. Valentine brings it right of the lane. Nabadu for three. That shot's no good. Rebound controlled by Jeffries. Joshua Reeves in the ball game now for UIC. That is Kobe Jeffries. Jeffries top of the circle. He's double teamed. Now off to Reeves. Reeves at the top. Inside it goes to Consleris. Consleris, right of the lane, is taken away. It was knocked out there nicely by Oba. And now here's the Bears with Anadamu. Now to Pinniger down the left baseline. Epps at the top. Epps one to the left side, and Valentine for three. And he is fouled by Reeves. Valentine just flung that shot up, and then Reeves with the foul. So Valentine will get three shots here with 56 and 7/10 seconds left and an 80-61 lead for the Flames. Kai Valentine, 6'3" guard freshman from Munhall, Pennsylvania, free throw missed. He had 13 points and 4 rebounds in the last game against Bradley, averaging 5 points a game. Second free throw is good. He'll have a third. 80-62 UIC. And he goes 2 for 3 on that trip. 80-63 UIC with the lead. Here's Kobe Jeffries into the front court for UIC. Jeffries, belt high, right-handed dribble to Khalid. Khalid, down the lane he comes, goes up, and a shot is rejected out of bounds by Valentine. With 17 seconds left on the clock. If Khalid would have hit that layup, that would have brought the bench to their feet. Here is Jeffries to inbound, finds Consleris. Consleris on the right baseline to Khalid. Khalid on the right side. Khalid spins, puts up a shot around the rim and off, and the rebound Epps. Here come the Bears back from right to left. Pinniger on the left wing. Left side, Valentine. Valentine down the left baseline, goes up, tries for the dunk and missed it. And the rebound controlled by Jeffries. That thing ping-ponged in the air right in the hands of Jeffries. 19 seconds left. The Flames are going to be the 1-11-1 here at the Great Southern Bank Arena, as the Flames are going to win this one 80-63. Jeffries will dribble it out. And the Flames win. Flames win. Flames come to Springfield, Missouri and win the ball game 80-63. The Flames now 10-5 on the season, 3-2 in the Missouri Valley. What a win for the Flames. Great bounce back victory after losing to Belmont 92-87 on Saturday. Flames never looked back. Double-digit lead the entire time in the second half, and they win the ball game. Post-game show next, as we're going to hear from Rob Eson momentarily, as you're listening to UIC Flames basketball right here on the Flames Network.